now I'm emotional. Hey people, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's been a while since I did a music review. I've been doing a lot of reactions over on my Robert Anton Vlogs channel, so you can check those out if you want to. But today, Zayn Malik released his new album, Mind of Mine, and I was waiting while I was watching the record. I was like, is it gonna come out at midnight? And it did come out at midnight here in New York City. And I just went through it and I wanted to do a little review. I'm gonna do track by track right now, recording, but I might just cut some stuff out if it's really too long. I'm gonna try to keep it as much as possible, so I'm gonna try to talk fast, so here we go. There are already the first four singles that he released from the thing. I already did either reviews or reactions or something. Pillowtalk, I love. It's You. I did a parody of, like I actually did a cover of a karaoke cover over on my Robert Anton Vlogs channel. So, you know, I'm loving this music. BeFoUr is the only one when I first heard it, I wasn't like, oh! You know, the other ones I was like, oh my god, oh my god. This one I was kind of tepid or whatever. But BeFoUr kind of grew on me and I'm liking the groove and stuff now. I'm really enjoying the song. But the album is just, oh, Zayn is an R&B superstar, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. First we started with Mind of Mine. It's like just a short intro introducing his ethereal vocals. It's just so beautiful the way they just float in and out. Then I'm gonna skip to number 5, She. It's a nice mid-tempo vibe, laid-back vocals, very sexy with remixing of his vocals throughout. False ending is really nice with a banging instrumental on the end. It was a surprise. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. Then number 6, Drunk. I am loving all the little musical hooks in the track so far. Great beats and backing sounds, and Zayn's vocals just ride over them so beautifully like a wave, just riding over the music. I feel like he's drunk in love, like Beyonce on this one, Drunk. This has got to be an inspiration. Then we have Intermission, Flower. This sounds like a religious chant, and I like the little small chromatic things that he does. He's executing like a little Indian or whatever. I don't know what it is. Alright, I love that. Oh my god, I wish he could do that like on like an English song. I hope he does something eventually like that. Number 8, Rear View. Another seductive vibe with a great groove. I like Zayn's voice going in and out of falsetto so seamlessly. Good lyrical content on this. In the first listen, I was really enjoying the story. Number 9, Wrong. This one feels a little more sneaky with like sparse instrumentation to start, but the backbeat comes in, its phrasing around the beat is so wonderful. I was surprised by the female vocal because I wasn't really looking, you know, watching to see what was coming up and all that. And this was Kehlani, and she sounded really good and their vocals matched well together. It was a nice change of pace to hear someone else come in, but I am so satisfied with his vocals so far on the project. I'm just like, I don't really need anybody else. I was bouncing and grooving to this track. Number 10, Fool For You. Started out as a nice piano vocal track that really showcased the lushness of his vocals before the full band came in, and it upped the emotional content on the chorus. I really liked the bridge changes too. Very nice little changes there. Number 11, BoRdErZ. He came into this giving me a Robin Thicke vibe with the falsetto. Another good mid-tempo vibe, nice groove with a little extra drive and intensity underneath. Number 12, Truth. I wasn't crazy about the synth in the beginning of the opening because it seemed to clash with Zayn's vocal, but it changed before long and evened out and was more familiar when it came around for the second verse. This worked much better leading up to the chorus for me overall, and it was seriously another great vibe on the track. I'm just vibing to this music, get my little dance on, you know, get my little moves and stuff, feeling like it's baby making music. You know, you can really be like chilling with somebody on this. I am enjoying this. Oh my god, this album is so good. 13, now I don't even know how to pronounce this. I don't know what it means. I was trying to figure it out, and I was busy trying to figure out what the title meant, but I was bouncing the whole time. Love his vocals and that pleading in his voice. Number 14, Tio. The drive of this is so infectious. Again, his chest to falsetto transitions are mesmerizing, and I'm about to take it off, Zayn. Okay, you asked for it. I'm about to let me stop. Blue. I wasn't ready for the drop off in the tempo with this when he came in. Heartbreaking vocal and the gospel tinge to the organ really was a nice addition. This really set a more yearning and longing mood, and I was sitting there like just changing my mood whenever you get ready. 16 was Bright. He's testifying as he begins on this one, and then we drop into another very seductive, danceable beat, a little more tempo for you, toe tapping and finger snapping music. I can hear DJs remixing this one, and I would definitely be on the floor dancing to this. 18, She Don't Love Me. It was a long space out section in the beginning. It was like about 40 seconds, and then the beat came in, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, I'm liking this. He's got the formula down by now. Great beat, sensual vocals, some sweet falsetto, and nice pretty lyric. I'm really liking the lyrical content. I mean, some of it is about sex and this, but he has the old school R&B way kind of saying, you know, something, and not saying I'm gonna fuck you down, but then, you know, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do that. You know, just a nice way of going about it, a nice sensual, sexy way of going about it. And then at the end on 19, there's Pillowtalk, the living room session. It is just him an acoustic guitar, and Zayn was sounding even better and more seductive without all the bells and whistles, except he popped off some nice riffs too, but his falsetto was more exposed here and it wasn't as lush and not as perfect. And number 20, Pillowtalk, the remix, Lil Wayne and Jaegen. This is just okay. You know, I would rather just hear the straightforward song than hearing this, but I guess it's a nice little change, and it is a remix, so it's for people who want the kind of hip hop vibe going on. Overall, I am so pleased with this project, and I listened to it on Spotify. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. What were your favorite tracks? Are you loving the vibe? Are you liking this direction that Zayn is taking? Oh my God! This ain't one direction, this is a different direction. You know what I'm saying? I am loving it. I am absolutely. I don't want to necessarily compare him to anyone, but as far as like a full overall vibe of his whole project, I did a review of Chris Brown, and he is on par with Chris Brown for this, and I just, oh wow, just loving it, just blown away. Kudos, Zayn. Again, let me know what you thought. I'm out.